This is the last chance series of Tricky Bridge. And we will stretch out for your absorption delight. Enjoy. Here at Tricky Bridge, let's spit that out. Tricky Bridge, lesson 17. We're going to learn that today. And let's click 17, lesson 17. Okay, now we're going to pass the banter. We're not going to talk about rats today. Maybe later, who knows. And what are we going to learn? Well, Tricky is telling us that one more thing to learn about the rules of bidding. Okay? One more thing to learn about the rules of bidding. And that is, you see how the suits are ordered from clubs on the left to no trump on the right? Okay, we got one club and it goes all the way to no trump. That's because clubs is the lowest. Okay, there's a hierarchy to this. So clubs are actually lower than no trump. Diamonds is the next lowest. So now they're going in order for us. So we're actually going clubs, then it goes diamonds, next is going to be hearts, then spades. Okay? And no trump, as an NT, is the highest of them all. And no trump. Now remember, as we're picking these suits here, if we're bidding on these suits, we're saying we want to bid on this suit to be the wild card during the hand. NT, when you bid on this, you're saying there's no wild cards. In fact, every one of these suits are equal to each other. The highest card wins. Gotta appreciate that. So what it means, if someone bids one club, and you want to bid hearts, okay, you are allowed to bid one heart over their one club. So because of hierarchy, of the hearts being higher than the club in the hierarchy, you can do that. You just bid one. One heart is higher than one club since hearts are higher than clubs. Okay. Oh, I said that, didn't I? You don't have to bid two hearts if you would rather just bid one heart. So we get choices there because of the hierarchy. However, if someone bid one spade and you want to bid hearts, okay, here comes the differential here. You would have to bid at least two hearts since spades are higher than hearts. Okay. Now, note that two of anything is higher bid than one of anything. Okay, mathematically that makes a lot of sense. Here we go. Rule number 8. The bids are ordered, hierarchy order as I call it, from lowest to highest, clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades, then NT. Okay. And then if you go to the next numerical order, which will be 2 clubs, it will go 2 diamonds, then 2 of hearts, then 2 of spades, then 2 NT. Okay, we get that. Now, I like this little clue here. They say one way to remember the order of the suits is look at them alphabetically. And that makes sense. If we went under A, B, C, D, E, F, G, we would see at C, as in clubs, then the letter D, as in diamonds, then the letter, let's see, what's the next letter? The next letter is H, as in hearts, and then S, as in diamond, or S as in spades. So you got C as in clubs, D as in diamonds, H as in hearts, and S as in spades. So yeah, hey, we can see the hierarchy there, and it's in alphabetical order. Clubs is first, the lowest, and spades is the last suit, the highest, and the no trump is the highest of them all. So yeah, we got that. And that's usually, they're saying it's usually the hardest ones to get. Maybe we'll figure that out there. The lowest possible bid is one club. Woo! The highest is 7 NT, 7 no trump. Wow, that's got to be a beaut. 7 means you're pledging to take all 13 tricks with no trump suit. I've only seen someone bid 7NT a few times in my whole life. Okay, tricky. And one of our partner bots say, I'm scared to do bid that. Okay, on some deals, we go around the table only once before everyone passes 3 times. We talked about that before. On other hands, we may go around 4 or 5, bidding higher and higher because there are 3 passes. You have to wait till there's 3 passes in a row before the highest bid is taken. So, hey, that's good to know. When it's your turn to bid, all the bids that are lower than the last bid will be grayed out since they are no longer valid. So, yes, first they're nice and bright and vibrant, but when someone bids over it, they kind of become grayish because it's just like anything that you try to pick online that's gray and you can't click on it because it's gray. That's the same thing. Hey, the bid is no longer valid. You must either pass or bid higher than the last player who bid. By the way, you are allowed to pass and then bid something else later in the auction. So in other words, let's say the first round you decide to pass, then it goes around to your partner and they went ahead and they bid, let's say 1 heart, okay? And then it came back over to you and you had some support for the hearts. And so you bid 2 hearts. You're allowed to do that, even if you pass the very first time. Now let's bid and play. Here we go. Okay, so they passed. Kind of good for good reason. They don't have a lot of high cards, and you're looking for 5 or something normally. But these guys said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and do 1 spade, and they do. They have 5 right there. Now, we got clubs, but for us to bid those clubs, we can't bid 1 club because 1 spade is higher in the hierarchy order than 1 club. So we would have to go to 2, and I think that's what we're going to do because there's a lot of clubs up here too. Got 10 clubs altogether. So let's go 1 club. Nope, see, I made a mistake. Okay, he's bid 1, so you must bid higher. It corrected me. Let's go to 2 then. 2 clubs. And everybody else passed. All right. Okay, everyone passed after you. Oh, I'm sorry. So, okay, everyone passed after you. The contract is 2 clubs by south and north in the by south and north. I think they meant to put is the dummy, but they said in the dummy. I don't know. Maybe that's some sort of parlor trick. Who knows? But we are basically going to be the declare. Okay, and we're going to do the contract, and north is going to be dummy. We call silent partner because they're not going to play the hand. South is going to play for north. Okay, great. And there it is. This is going to be the contract bid, 2 clubs. And as we recall, 2 clubs, you first have to book those first 6 tricks. And then when you bid 2, you're saying going over that because that's over the majority. And now 2 plus 6 equals 8. Cool. Let's see. On this hand, remember to draw lead trump early on to void opponents of trump cards. And again, I don't like the wording that much on this, but basically what they're saying is when we finally get a chance, like if we win a trick, we should instantly go to our trumps because we want to get rid of their trump cards. So that later on when we're playing, let's say our ace of hearts or our ace of diamonds here, we don't want to get a surprise trump because they pull a trump on us. Okay, so there's a club, and we're going to, or a spade, we're just like normal, and we can see our partner's got a high one here. So we're going to go low and go 2 of spades, and then take that, whoops, wrong one, take that with our ace. Great. Now that we won this one, we want to go ahead and play our diamond, our trump clubs, our wild suits. And we know as we look at both our hands, south and north, that we do not have the ace. They have the ace. Let's see if we can go ahead and get their ace out of there. We're going to do 5 of clubs. There's 4. We're going to actually even go low and there's the ace right there. That's perfect. That's exactly what we were looking for. Though we lost that trick. And it looks like we're going to lose this trick too. Let's go low, kind of try to keep it and go low here as well. They're going to beat us up on that. Oh, look at that. They bought out the trump here, see? Sometimes you don't want to be surprised by the trump, but they actually made this trump on us. Very good play by them. And they got that. And you're looking at the scoreboard, you go, wow, that's 3-1. That hurts. And now we're going to get some more hurt here, and we're going to go low because we want to keep these king, queen, and jack for later. That gives us some possibilities. And as we're looking here, we're going, oh my God, that's 4-1. East and West are doing it to us. But now we're going to get a little bit lucky here. I think it's 7, and we can play our ace. Nice. Okay. Now we're looking at this and going, okay, what do we do next? We played our ace there. Oh, you know what? We can go ahead and we don't have any diamonds up here. So we can actually use our trump cards and get, how about that, huh? Nice. See, they couldn't do much. Now we're catching up. We got 3-4. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and start going down the line here. Nice. And we can get rid of let's get rid of these lowly cards here. We don't want to play our trump suits, so we're going to go ahead and play these. Nice. And now we're going to trump. Cool. And we're basically going to get the rest of these cards here. Okay, and we're going to get our 8. Here's our 8 right here. Nice, and you can see down here it says win 8 tricks, and we got win 8 of 8, and it shows we got our 8 tricks here. And we're going to get one more trick, an extra trick. Extra trick. Contract made. Lesson complete. Woohoo! Here we go. We're live. Well, not really live. I'm taping this. We're going to go on to learning lesson number 18. We are going up the ladder here. And lesson 18 is really just a complement to 17. And so, hey, let's get into it. Oh, but we're going to skip the banter. That's what we can do. And now, Tricky Bot is saying, okay, enough of lectures. In this challenge, West is dealer, so she will bid first. I'm sure he probably would have done that in Robot Top, but that's the best I could do. And just to kind of go along with West is dealer, she will bid first. Dealers, which West is going to be, always get the option, I should say. Well, yeah, they get the first option, I should say, to bid or to pass. Complete the bidding and then play the hand. Thank you, Tricky. Okay, so let's go in order here. We got 1 diamond by West, and then went up to North, and North says, I got some good spades here. Now, you may think logically you need to go to 2, but we had talked about the hierarchy over in lesson 17. The hierarchy of the suits goes clubs, diamonds, hearts, and spades. And a good way to remember that hierarchy of the suits is by alphabetical. So clubs starts with a C, diamonds starts with a D, heart starts with an H, and spade starts with an S. And then also, no trump is the highest of them all, because it actually incorporates all the suits, really, is the highest card wins no matter what suit is played. It's kind of nice. So anyway, going back, so they were able to just go 1 spade, and then it came to East, and they said, well, I got a well-rounded hand. I want to go no trump, and they just have to go one no trump because no trump is the highest. It's above spades, so they have to do one no trump. Now it's coming to south. We have to make a decision here. Okay, we got some good spades to support North's spade bid, and we have to go up because 1NT spades is not higher than that, so you have to go to 2 here, and we shall. There we go. And it looks like everyone passed. Yeah, okay, everyone passed after you. Oh, I'm sorry. Everyone passed after you. Get that stuff down, that dialect, whatever I'm trying to do. Anyway, the contract is 2 spades by North and South. They said in the dummy. I think they meant to say by North and South is the dummy, as we call them, silent partner. And once again, kind of going over the 2 spades is basically say first you have to book your first 6 tricks, and then to win the majority of the tricks you have to bid above that. Excuse me. And we're bidding 2 spades above, so you go 6, which is book, plus 2 is 8 tricks is what we need to have. Okay, they start off with a king, and that's going to make it nice and easy for us. Let's see, we can get that one. Yay! And as we've been being taught by Tricky Bridge, you want to get your opponent's trumps out of the way as soon as possible. So I'm going to play that 4. They're going to play that. And there's the ace, yeah. And they're going to come back here. I'm going to go down there to get my king. Yeah, we'll get the king. And this will also give me an opportunity to get rid of their last 2 spades. And I can go low on this. That's fine. There we go. Okay. Looking good. Now, what to do next? I think we're going to go ahead and get that heart. Let's get that baby. Okay, cool. And because we don't have any hearts down here anymore, we're going to go ahead and get a trump out of this one. Trump. Trump. Okay, great. Now, sooner or later, we're going to have to give up a trick here, so let's just do it now. Let's do it. Let's do it. And there they got that. But they're coming out with that, another diamond, and down here we got diamonds, but not here. So let's go ahead and trumpet. Trumpet. Oh, I can try me do that. That's the best I could do, sorry. Okay, so trumpet to trumpet, that one. And now we have, we got a lot of clubs up here, but we don't down here, so we can do another trump. Let's do it. Nice. Okay. Doing good. And again, we're the same situation. They have diamonds. They could beat us all day long with their diamonds, but we got one more trump card up here. So we're going to take advantage of it. And we do. Great. And hey, we got our 8 tricks. That's what we needed to get. But we're going to get one extra one because we got the one last trump here. Yeah, see, it says extra trick. That's always kind of nice to see. And now we're just going to go ahead, and they got us here. That's okay. We got actually one trick above. We got 9 tricks. So that was kind of cool. Good stuff. We made the contract. Lesson 18. Yes, we're back at Tricky Bridge. And today we are going to learn. Here we go. I think that learn. Sometimes I have difficulty with that. We're going to go into 19, which is actually the challenge. 17 and 18 have kind of prepped us for this. And here we go. Just one more challenge and you're ready to go. All right. Well, he didn't say go, but I put that there. We're going to skip the rest there. And bid and play the hand. Thank you, Tricky. To pass this challenge, our team must either bid and make a contract successfully or else defeat the opponent's contract if they win the bidding. Defeat. I don't know. Maybe I emphasize a little bit, but basically, we're playing very socially. But if someone makes a contract, hey, it's great if you can actually beat it. But if you don't, that's all right too. Okay, so he's got some he's got quite a few diamonds there. And I got some diamonds here as well. This might be the defense thing that Tricky Bot was talking about. So I am going to go ahead and pass. Okay, and what does our buddy say? Okay, so now we got one diamond by east. And basically, again, we're talking about we have to go above book. You have to book those first 6 tricks, and then after that, you can bid above it to get the majority. And they did. They said, hey, we're going to get 7 tricks. There's 13 tricks. That may be 7 to 6. Okay, we got to try to stop them from getting their 7 tricks. Okay, so lead a card. Okay, well, interesting enough, Tricky's been telling us to always exhaust our opponent's spades when we can. And I go, I'm just trying to think, hey, as a defense, and I got 4 over here, why not try to get a bunch of their spades, diamond trumps out of there? So maybe some of our higher cards, as we see, we got ace, king, queen here. I don't want those to get trumped. Let's see what we can do. And that's kind of good there because it gives away the ace and the queen here. Not sure why they played the queen. But we got the king left there, so nice. And there goes our king, and we get our first trick. Woohoo! Yeah. Okay, so they come in this way, and you know what? We can take this small. We can take it small. Cool. And we got our second trick. I'm going to go back to these diamonds because I just want to exhaust their diamonds because it's got 3 over here. Yeah, we're going to try to get a couple of those down there. That's 1. He's coming up there for the 2. Now he's only got 1 left. Okay. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Should go ahead. Oh, you know what? I should go ahead and do this and let the ace take it. Okay. Sometimes you just let your partner take it. And they come back down with that. I can take this with a queen. Okay. And we're doing pretty good. Now, what I'm going to be trying to do here is if I play the king, I will get that. I know that sooner or later I kind of want to put us in a position where we can play these high cards and win. And the only way I know he's going to have the trump sooner or later. So I'm going to play the king of hearts, and they will go ahead and trump it. There's that trump right there. But now, which is nice, is we can take this one with the king. Nice. Then we can take this with the ace. So we're going to end up getting about 4 tricks here. Then we're going to go back up here. Take the ace. There we go. Hey, we got a little extra. Look at that. Okay, we got 8 tricks there and an extra one there. And 1 more. Wow. Well, we did what we needed to do. And I'll say here that we have defeated the contract. Yay! Lesson 19. And we are ready. At least that's what Tricky Bot says. I'm going to go forward a little bit here. Oh, Tricky Bot is telling us, hey, there's just one little tiny last thing about the rules that I haven't told you yet. Okay, what is it? Which is when we bid, you're not allowed to see anyone else's hand except your own. And here I'm going, what? Oh, and during the play, you're only allowed to see your own hand and the dummy's hand. The other 2 hands are hidden. Okay, this is different because we've been able to see all each other's hands. And I put down here, are you kidding me? He said, hey, it's going to be fine. You'll do great. The dummy cards are revealed to everyone after the opening lead on trick 1, and here's the emphasis rule. The dummy cards are revealed to everyone after the opening lead on trick number 1. The other player's hands are hidden. So basically, for instance, let's say South has one with 1 diamond, okay? And so to their left is West, and so they're supposed to play the very first card. When they play the very first card, after they play that very first card, then North, who's the silent partner, will show all their cards at that point. So West is kind of going blind because they don't know dummies or silent partner's hand. Okay, use your bids to tell me what your best suit is and we'll work it out. So we're going to do communication through bidding, basically. If they bid a suit that you have lots of cards in, just pass and try to defeat their contract. I think we'll see that sooner or later here. Oh, and try to keep the bidding as low as possible so that we don't overbid. If they bid high, you can always pass. So, hey, don't throw no ego in there. Someone really wants it, let them have it. Oh, and that little red, I'm going to go through that part because I don't really want to even talk about that. Yeah, forget about that. Okay, let's go on to the subway. I'm going to turn up the sound for the subway. Nice.
This neighbor is full of bridge hipsters. Bridgesters, we call them. That's what we call them. Your opponents are human and a robot. They own the Red Club. Okay. Jade is a robot and Jackson is human. Tricky Bart, are you? Oh, I see. They're going through some banter right now here. And they say, we look scared. Hey, don't worry. After you lose, our club is serving locally sourced smelling salts to revive you. Oh, isn't that nice? Well, oh, good. I'm starving, says one of the robots. That's cute. Okay, we'll take a deep breath. Thank you so much, Tricky Bot. And for us to, making contracts, defeating your opponent's contract, we have to win any 2 or 3 of the deals to succeed. And that's either making a contract or defeating a contract. So we're good either way.
Whether we win a bid or win a contract, or we defeat
little music here for you.
Contract is conceivable. Hey, let's play the first one. Okay, here we go. 1 club, but you know what? Got a lot of diamonds here. I gotta go diamonds. I really do. And hey, everybody passed. Nice. And now, yes, Wes had to go ahead, and you saw that all of a sudden the cards just revealed really quick there. And fortunately, we're not going to get this one, unfortunately, I should say. They're going to get that one, okay. And we will get this one, though. Okay, now we've been talking about, hey, we want to make sure we get rid of their trump diamonds because we don't want to be surprised because we got this ace of club. We don't want to get that trump later. So let's get their diamonds out of there. And we know that there's 13 diamonds in a deck of cards. So I'm actually going to count because we can't see what's in their hand anymore. We know that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got quite a bit, but we need to get rid of they got 3 basically. So here's 1. Okay, so that's 4, and we're going to play 1 more. Well, I can go low. I didn't mean to go that. That's okay. They took it with 8. But it doesn't matter because we still got the 6 left, and they got rid of all their diamonds because 7 were played, and now we have 6. That makes 13. 7 plus 6, 13. So we know that we only have the diamonds. Now we're going to go ahead and play that. Okay, perfect. And let's go back and see if we can play some... let's see if we can get that queen out of there. No, couldn't get the queen out of there. Okay, I bet we could get the queen out of here now. Oh, man. Okay, not a good shot, but da-da-da, got the diamond trump. Got you there, my friend. And now we're going to go this way because I think they don't have... I'm going to go ahead and continue to hit. I think we should be able to get this one. Yeah, nice. Now we got the rest. Okay, because we're just going to be trumping the rest of it. There's our extra trick. And here we go. Whoops, I guess I had to hit that anyway, no matter what. You got to follow suit. And but unless you don't, which we didn't have there. So contract's been made. And don't worry about the point dilly there. But hey, we won. Dill's been won. Now we get to go to the next hand. Let's see what we do here. Okay. This is kind of what Turkey Bot was talking about. Hey, if your opponents are going crazy with a bid on a suit and you got a bunch of those in your suit, just pass, because then you'll probably defeat their contract. And that is what we're going to do. Okay. Nice. We're just going to go low here. Let's just go low. They got that first one. That's okay. And but we're going to get the second one. And I'm going to kind of play a little bit back. I know a lot of times they tell us to go ahead and play those trumps. But I can see that he's got a king here. And I'm just going to go ahead and play this 4. Hey, look at that. We won that. Nice. And that helped us out because partner came out with a heart. We don't have any hearts, so we can take it down with our lowly 2. Nice. And we're going to come back with this 9. Okay, they got that. And see what they come back with. And hey, you know what? We're going to win with that 10. That's a shocker. Okay, they come with 5. Now we get to trump again. Nice. Oh, yeah, look at that. I love it. And they still haven't got rid of their king, so I'm just kind of waiting for that. They took that trump, but we're going to take this one. And we're going to go this way. And decided he had to play the king finally, and we got to play that. Sweet. And we're going to play this. Hey, we got 8 here. This is really good. We're not going to get the last one because they got a trump card over here and a trump card over there. But 8 tricks, that's pretty good. And yay, we won that one as well. So we've actually won 2 when we were required to win 2 out of 3. So this last one is really just for fun. So let's just have a blast with it. All right. Okay. Bid 1 NT. Now, as we recall our lesson about the hierarchy, which basically the hierarchy, as we can see from here, is clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades, and no trump. And that's a hierarchy from left to right, because that's the lowest. Then comes a little higher, a little higher, a little higher, and that's the highest. And as we, they did 1 heart, which in the spectrum is here. And E said, I'm going to bet a NT, no trump, but I only have to go 1 because it's higher. So to do, you can stay the same, no trump, and that's exactly what we did. Now, in this instance, I have some heart support, and I want to support my partner. They probably got some good hearts, so I'm going to go ahead and say 2 hearts. So let's go that route, and you'll see that you see that big switcheroo is kind of really quick there. And basically that's because North had won because they instigated the heart bid. South had put down 2 hearts, the bid afterwards. But the one who initiates the heart bid, that won the bid, I guess you could say, the auction as we've been calling them, is the one who plays. So really it would have been Tricky Bot playing and then I would be having the dummy hand or silent partner hand. But Tricky Bot's having me play their hand. So you can see north is right down here. So I'll be playing for both north and south. Okay, and right away we are getting, I'm going to take a chance here. Hey, look at that. That worked out nicely. Didn't expect that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and try to get rid of their trump hearts, because again, we don't want this ace of diamonds. We don't want this ace of club to get surprised by a trump later. So we know that we know there's 13 hearts in a hand, and we want to get rid of some of theirs. Okay, so we're going to play our queen. That's 4 that have been played. Okay, 4 of the 13 have been played. Okay, then we're going to come back. And we could actually play this one if we really want to. That's 7. So seven hearts have been played. And you know there's only 13. Okay, 7 have been played. That means 13 minus 7. That means there's only 6 left. Well, if we look at here, we got 1, 2, 3 down here. 1, 2, 3. We're the ones who have the 6. And no longer does East and West have it. How about that? Okay, so let's go forward. Okay, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, I have to go from the other hand here. We're going to go ahead and play... Let's go this way, okay? Because I want to start using the trumps if I can. And we're going to go this way. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and use this and trump it. See, look at that. That king came out and we didn't even have to screw with it. That's nice. Cool. And now we can go ahead and take... Let's see what we want to do here. I think we're going to go ahead and just take that. Now we can try to do a little finesse here, but I'm just going to go ahead and take it. Okay? And we will come back with this and see what they do. Okay, they did it with the king. And they may come down with a queen. But it's not going to matter here because we can take it here. And we're going to take the rest here. Because all we have to do is just go back and forth with the trumps. There's the extra trick. And so you're going to see that we're actually going to get... Well, I'm going to go low here. We're actually going to get 12 tricks out of this. Wow, that was pretty amazing, actually. Nice. So this was a really good 3-hand round that we got. We got good cards, and then they overbid on one of the hands. And we won, and hey. Oh, I guess you shouldn't challenge by appearance. Well, what they're trying to say. Okay, I think I'm okay looking guy. What the heck? Well, I don't show myself on camera very often. Incredible job, partner. Yay, completed lesson 20.
Well, we learned that Glenn can really stretch out a lesson. And redundancy should be his middle name. Well, Glenn, are you really going to actually go through a huge laundry list? Really, Glenn, we don't want you to go through a huge laundry list of what we learned today. No. Yeah, I can imagine you want to cross it because, oh my goodness, I do not want to see a huge laundry list either. Really, I should... Hey. Calm down. Let's get that taffy loving background we got there. After that stretching of the taffy, it really just comes down to knowing the suit order. And going from left to right, left being the lowest, clubs. Higher is diamonds. Higher is hearts. Higher is spades. Higher is no trump. That's really it. It's really that simple. And in the next few weeks, you will find this simple bridge strategy to be quite a breeze. Simple bridge will blow your mind. You will play with confidence all the time.